Road Glen Entertainment.
So I first started listening to hip hop in 5th grade, 50 Cent, Eminem, and then when I got into 8th grade, that's when we started listening to like jerking music and like different some turn up type of stuff and like listening to other stuff. And then as I got into high school, a lot of my boys just hit me to like a bunch of different stuff. And I mean now just like I don't really have a preference. I'm pretty open to whatever. I don't just listen to hip hop, but well, actually, when I was in 8th grade, two of my boys, Mel's and Beezy, they made a track called, and then the hook was like, "It's fast life is the life to live, and like abortion, they'll tell you it's nothing for kids." And so they made that track, and we were mad young. And then so I started freestyling like freshman year, and then sophomore year freestyling, messing around. Junior year is when I kind of got a little bit more serious with it.
Okay, and was that when you made Colombian Raw?
Colombian Raw was, yeah, I was working on that for like the last couple months of my junior year. Shout out to Coffee Black. The end of my junior year into the summer, and yeah, it took about like 2 months to put together. At first, when I was in the booth, like you kind of have to like, there's a difference between writing and like actually like putting your shit down. So like 2 years, like I think we've developed pretty well over 2 years. We kind of used to suck when we first started. But
like, how do you think it's gonna be different than Colombian Raw? Are there any things you've noticed about, I guess, your?
Well, I think it's a lot more personal. I mean, I'm talking about a lot more like real shit on it. I guess that's what I can say. The production is a lot different. Let me think. And there are a couple of songs that are gonna apply to certain audiences, and then there are a couple of songs that can like apply it's very diverse, I guess you could say. And I mean, I got like 8 producers on it, 8 or 9, and I mean, it's going pretty well as of now, but it's gonna be a lot different from Columbia Raw, but it's gonna be better. It's all pretty. My goal is to drop maybe 3 to 4 videos this summer off of Last Night.
Why is it called Last Night?
I was actually chilling with my boy once, and I was just making up nicknames because I don't know why, we're just coming up with nicknames and shit. And I wrote down Last Night, and then he said, "Last night I fucked your bitch," and I was just laughing. And then I thought about it, I was like, if I put a K in front of it, and I just like the idea behind it. It's kind of like I'm the last night, it's definitely a challenge, but I think because I've done it for like a good amount of time, like I've gotten better at it. It's definitely a challenge though. I mean, the whole college process, it's stressful as shit. It's hard to like balance it out. Like I've been pretty busy lately with everything with school too, but I mean, graduation's coming, so it's like I'm a senior, so like I'm chilling a little bit.
Next year college?
Yeah, I'm still figuring out what I'm gonna do for college. I'm gonna go to college. I'm still figuring out where, but I'm gonna keep rapping. Like it's not gonna stop me from rapping. Yeah, so last night we were freestyling. Usually when I freestyle, it's like at my house or like one of my boys' cribs, and like we'll just have speakers. And I think when I'm in that environment with a lot of people that are just rapping, like it's a lot easier to come to. But yeah, like we freestyle all the time. I mean, some of my dudes are nasty freestyling. I mean, I'm alright, but every once in a while, like someone just going for like 3 minutes and just be like, he kills it. That's just what happens. I don't really have like an exact process for how I go about a track. I might get a track and just someone might send me a beat and I just might listen to it for mad long and just not write anything to it. Other times I'll get a beat and I'll write to it then and just finish the track right there. So I mean, I don't really, it all depends who's sending me the beat, what the beat's like. There's no real process to it. It just kind of comes to me. Man, last night was a fun night. So we had a performance in Austin. Cypher League HD was here. We had Nick and Counterculture on the boards. It was dope. Lots of people came. I have no complaints. I definitely had a great time. The DJing was dope. Performances were ill. I mean, people were definitely into it. And more to come like that, hopefully. Yeah, I've done a good amount. Like, I think I've performed probably like maybe like 15 times now total. Like I've performed at the Middle East. Like I performed. Let's see, last night. I've performed at like some other events, just like in Cambridge. We performed at the not the Museum of Finance. Yeah, the MFA actually, the MFA.
Oh, cool.
Like 2 months ago. Yeah, we're opening for Pac Div, April 8th, which is Monday. And it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be me and Fast Life. I'm gonna be spinning some new-ish like I did last night. So it's Taz, so Mouse. It's gonna be a good time. Tickets are $12. Come out. Shout out to Cypher League. Shout out to Fast Life. Shout out to the Coast. Shout out to anyone who's down with real hip hop. Shout out to anyone who's heard Columbia Raw or The Fall. Shout out to anyone who hasn't and eventually will. And stay tuned. Check. Yo. When I rap, it's an ejaculation into the airwaves or an air raid. Don't fuck around, I'm on some bear cave. Living circumstances, I'ma eat if I get hungry. You don't feed me, I get grumpy. What y'all want from me? To be honest, I'm just modest, expecting nothing from nobody. Lyrical bullets I fathomed, I ain't got no shotties. No sorries for you sorry looking rap spitters. Get your racks together, Taz, show 'em that all black Beretta. Sweep you off your feet, bars with blossoming beats. Have you sitting on your ass forever. That head bobbing, leg stomping, have your brain like a yo. Up in your egg noggin right up until that sample shot him. We all sinners hoping that the devil never got him. This rap music's really fucking up the culture, turn the kids into some vultures. I'm another social loser, urban soldier. Every time I'ma give it my best shot, laying down pep talks every time that I kick it free. Bitches be coming to my door, no trick or treat, asking me for seconds like shit, just give me a second and I come up with some fire shit. Cause I be that professor. Teaching with little effort. Even when I ask if they get it, they like, yes sir. Pleasure coming through your ears when I pressure my peers to hear all my shit, there ain't none better. Bitches see my bitches and be jealous of